Hello everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be showing you guys 25 of my top comics from my collection. Um, they're all right here. I have more there and I have plenty more. And many more that are going to come to my collection. But step by step. So the number one spot, I'm going to be putting Spider-Woman. For some reason I love this comic a lot. Actually, I ended up getting 2 copies of Spider-Woman. One there and the other one there. Um, I love this comic. I'm not sure why, but I just do. I guess because it's Spider-Woman. In the number 2 spot, I'm gonna put Deadpool number 45. This is where Deadpool dies, right? Like, he's a funny character. I love Deadpool. He's probably one of my top 10 superheroes, I can say. He'd probably take the number 2 spot. Another comic that is good, but I don't think everybody knows about it. Not a lot of people know about it. It's this one. It's in Spanish. I ended up reading the comic book when I got it. I got it for free. The guy in the comic book store gave it to me because no one was buying it. So yeah, it's a really funny comic. It's a really good comic. It got a great story. I mean, if anyone knows how to read Spanish, buy this comic. The next one I like is X-Force number 2, second appearance of Deadpool. Yeah, I know. Everybody goes with New Mutants 98. I had never got the chance to get that book, and definitely not right now. It's going for a lot of money. It's out of my budget. But one day I'm gonna have that comic. Another comic that I have in my collection is this one, The Infinity War number 2. It's the only one I have of the Infinity War. This one is a good one. Actually, I got it yesterday, I believe. I got this one, so brand new into my collection. It's in good conditions. Another comic that I really appreciate having in my collection is this one. It's in pretty good conditions. I'll give it like a 7. It's Marvel Adventures number 1, featuring Daredevil. I'm glad I got this comic, and for the price that I paid for, it was a bargain. I ended up paying $2 for it, so hey, welcome to my collection, right? I also got it yesterday, this one. Another comic that I've been having for many years. One of the first comics I ever bought out of my pocket. It's this one, Batman and Robin. I gotta say, Batman is my favorite superhero. Everybody talks shit about him, but he's a great superhero. If you take the superpowers away from from Superman, he's nothing. You take the suit out of Batman, and he's one of the greatest fighters. This one I like a lot. I like how they drew Batman in this one. I believe there's a second version of this same comic with Robin on the cover. I could be wrong, but I think I've seen it. The next one is The Amazing Spider-Man 275. The next one is The Amazing Spider-Man 375. I love this one. I love how shiny it is. How it catches my eye right away. Another one is Fantastic Four 121. The next one, Classic X-Men number 1. This was it got wrinkles, it got scratches, it got water damage, but I love this comic. Actually, this was the first comic I ever bought in the comic book store. I remember I was like 11 probably when I walked inside. and I ended up getting this comic off the $1 bin, and I've been having it since then. I think I got it back in early 2000s, I believe. A comic that I got a couple weeks ago is this one, Captain America 275. It's in really good condition. Got like a scratch or ripped somewhere over here, but otherwise it's in really good condition. It's in a really good shape. The next comic that I think everybody should have in their collection, it has to be this one, The Amazing Spider-Man 365. Actually, I got the collectibles inside, the collectible cards. They're inside the comic. And this is a really good comic book. I love it. I like it a lot. It's a preview of Spider-Man to 2099 and the Return of the Lizard. So it's a good comic. Another comic that I think people should have. Actually, I have two of the comics, but one is in the poly bag and one is just a comic book. Is this one, Superman 75. Probably a lot of people have this in their collection, but if you're new and you're just starting your collection, you should have this one. This one is a little bit harder to get. You can still get it, but people won't sell it to you cheap. I ended up getting this one for 50 cents, and this one I ended up getting it for $2, I believe. The guy just wanted to get rid of it, I guess. So plus I also bought many other comics, so he gave me a bargain. He gave me a discount. This one is good. I'm gonna take this one off because I don't want them falling. By the way, I'm watching Spider-Man right now, The Amazing Spider-Man #1, with the new actor. I'm not a very big fan of this movie, but there's nothing else to watch. The next comic I have is Deathstroke, the Terminator #1. I got this comic a few weeks ago. Ended up paying like $7 for it or $5 for it. I don't remember, but I'm glad I got it in my collection. It actually was one of the comics I was looking for. The next one is not in a really good condition, but it's this one, DC Comics presents number 11, Superman and Hawkman. So it's in pretty bad shape. Pages are falling apart right here, in the corner over here, on the side, but yeah, I'm not gonna read this comic. I'm gonna keep it in the poly bag. One day hopefully I upgrade and get a better version of it, but it's alright for now. I believe so. This one, the next comic that I have, is one of the greatest villains, one of my favorite villains of all time. Has to be the Joker. I just love the way he's beating Batman. Like, oh, I got superpowers too. I love the Joker. He's my favorite villain, and Batman is my favorite superhero. So I think Batman and Joker are great for each other. But this comic I got a few weeks ago. Haven't gotten a chance to read it. It's in pretty good condition. The next comic is this one, Justice League of America, number 74. It's also in pretty bad condition. As you can see, it's ripped all over the creases, and they got creases all over the place. The pages are falling apart on it. Actually, I don't know if you can see that. That's part of the page, I believe. But it's a good comic to have. I don't know if you find it in better conditions than this. I've been looking around, and the only way you can get it off eBay, but very expensive to get right now. Sorry about that, people. The next one is Justice League of America 82 and 74. Yeah, I don't know if I said it. The one before it was 74. This one's 82. This is the never couldn't take this off. It was from the price. Try to take the prices off, but I couldn't get it off. I like this comic a lot. I like the fact that you see Batman right there, like when they were younger. Hopefully I get a better copy of it soon. It's also in pretty bad conditions. A lot of water damage on it. But for now, it should be fine. The next one is World's Finest, number 235. Sorry about that. I'm a little sick. I like this one. I like this comic. I found it hilarious. I found how someone just grabbed Superman and took his head off. I believe that's hilarious. But this one's also in pretty bad condition. As you can see, there's a rip right there. The pages are falling off. But for the price I got it for like $1, I believe, dollar bin. I'm like, it has to come home with me. The next one, that also in really bad conditions. It got a lot of creases on it. It's this one, Superman 423. I'm sorry about that. I was reading the price tag. 423. The guy gave it to me for free. He told me take it. Been having it for years. No one wants it. If you want to take it, if not, just leave it, he said. So I took it. Actually, the comic book store that I go to, it's a really good comic book. It's not that big, but you find a lot of things, and the guys always work with you. They always help you out. The next comic is Captain Atom. I believe this is number 78. I could be wrong. It doesn't have the number in the cover, which I found it very strange, but I believe it's number 78. If I'm wrong, comment on the video. But yeah, this one also, the guy from my comic book store gave it to me very cheap. I think I paid $2 for it, which it wasn't bad. It got scratches, a couple creases. The corners are a little bad, but other than that, the comic is in pretty good shape. I also got this one presenting the new Flash, number 1 and number 2. I think the guy had the whole collection, but I didn't have the money to spend $200 on it. But yeah, I ended up getting this one for $5 both, which is not bad. The Flash is pretty awesome superhero. The next comic is The Incredible Hulk, number 324. I wish I had Incredible Hulk number 1. But this one, The Return of the Great Hulk, I think it's amazing. And the Hulk is an amazing superhero. Not my favorite superhero, but it's a good comic. And it's in really good conditions. Probably give it like an 8. That's me, right? And the last 2 comics that I have, they're the same comic. Well, not the same, but one after the other one. But I think it's one of the comics that I like the most. Miss Marvel 17 and Miss Marvel 18, just for the fact that it's the first appearance of Mystique. I believe Miss Marvel 16 has a cameo of Mystique. Could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it does. I haven't gotten a chance to get that one, but if I ever see it, I'm definitely gonna buy Miss Marvel 16. But this one is the first appearance of Mystique, and I'm glad I have this in my collection. And that's gonna be it for today. Thank you for watching my video. And one last thing, I ended up getting this comic today. It's supposed to be signed by Stan Lee. I'm not 100% sure it is Stan Lee's signature, but I could be wrong. If you guys can help me out and tell me. I ended up getting the comic for free, and that's why I'm concerned if it's a real signature. But if anyone can help me out, just comment on the section, on the comment section, and I'll take it from there, I guess. Well, thank you everybody. Hope you enjoy. Bye.